Somebody said Dr. Umar doesn't like black people who post black history. That's the most ridiculous thing I heard all my life. And the fact that you have the same name that I have, Jermaine, I was born Jermaine, and you're Jermaine. How could you say something like that, Jermaine? And you spelled Jermaine the same way my mommy spelled my Jermaine, Jermaine. Okay? For the ladies out there, you have a right to call me Jermaine if you a supporter, okay? So if you a diehard Dr. Umar Johnson supporter, next time you see me in the streets, next time you see me at a lecture, okay, call me Jermaine. From this day forward, whenever a black queen calls me Jermaine, that's her way of saying I'm a diehard supporter who has never betrayed you. You feel me, ladies? That's the new rule, okay? Call me Jermaine. You only got to say it once, okay? You can say it as much as you want, but just say once. How you doing, brother Jermaine? And that lets me know I'm one of your ride or dies. That's the code word for the queens. That's the code word for the queens. You call me Jermaine, that lets me know I know you're a ride or die. Even when you text me, even when you email. What's up, Dr. Jermaine? What's up, brother Jermaine? You only got to say it once. You can go back to Umar. But when you say Jermaine, which is my birth name, okay, which is my birth name, I was born Jermaine, okay? My father changed my name, okay, right after he and my mother got married, okay? So I was Jermaine for the first 8-9 years of my life. And then my dad called me in the house one day. My dad called me in the house, and he said we was living at Susquehanna Avenue, 16th and Susquehanna Avenue. Shout out to North Philly, 16th and Susquehanna Avenue. I'm a Susquehanna Avenue baby. And my daddy called me in the house, and he said, you are no longer Jermaine. And I'm looking around like, I don't understand this. What do you mean? He said, you're no longer Jermaine. From this day forward, you are Umar Rashad Ibn Abdullah Johnson. And I was like, what the? That's too many names. Okay. So I had to get used to Umar. But for a long time, my mother's family, they resisted that. They didn't call me Umar for a long time. They kept on calling me Jermaine. You understand? Jermaine, Jermaine, Jermaine. Mama named him Jermaine. We gonna call him Jermaine. And then finally, I got comfortable with Umar, okay? But Jermaine is the birth name, okay? So ladies, call me Jermaine. That lets me know you're a ride or die. If you're not a ride or die, don't ever call me Jermaine. That's only for sisters who have never betrayed the prince. If you betrayed the prince, stick to Dr. Umar, all right?
And one of the biggest differences I noticed between us and them is they don't consider themselves to be financially set unless their grandchildren are set. So if you ask them, are you wealthy? They don't answer it from a first person perspective.